What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Antoine. If you haven't noticed, if you've seen previous videos, my camera's improved, better quality, upgraded to a Logitech Brio. Just thought I'd mention that. I'm really excited about that. Bringing higher quality content. But this video is me improving my Pokemon app. And disclaimer, this is no longer my final project because we kind of in class we talked about making a different idea that's more business focused. Like when I go, because the point of these finance projects are to put on my portfolio and have a company see them. And the Pokemon, he's saying basic Pokemon project, it's cool, but it's not really what businesses are looking for. Businesses aren't trying to implement a Pokemon API onto their website. So this is my personal thing. I really like how it looks. And once I'm still in the process of getting my other, like the one because we just changed this like last week, like last Thursday. So once I get that, then I'll start making videos on that. Once I have that ready to go, I got like data set, but I don't have other stuff that I want set up yet. So once I get that, a couple like pages loaded, then I'll start working on here, and initially showing that final thing working and showing that my process of doing that. Because my idea for that one is I'm doing a what am I doing actually? I forgot. Yeah, I can't remember actually. I haven't worked on a couple of days. If it comes back out, but yeah, work on this Pokemon project and kind of just do like a voiceover of me trying to figure out what I want to add on my thing. So yeah. Okay, while I was saying this, I figured out I'm making a website builder. Let me get off of this, or not a website competition basically. Like okay, think of like LinkedIn. Yeah, think about LinkedIn more like Fiverr, things like that, basically, but only for websites. So instead of like just these little tasks that we need you to do some admin work or something, it's literally just I need a website. Anybody can make an account and submit a mock thing, whatever time frame I give you. I might give you a month. I might give you a week. I might need a website in 24 hours. But it's like okay, whoever can make the best website mock on kind of what it's gonna look like in the amount of time that I need. And I'm gonna pick you and hire you on instead of having all these random different things. I just thought that would be cool. That'd be a good project to learn a bunch of different skills and something that I can see people actually using, like a niche. It's a more niche version of Fiverr. So, but for this, we're out there anymore. These are my objectives for today. I'm gonna do probably about like a 25 minute and then like a 5 minute break and then maybe another like 10 minutes, like a short focus session. But these are the goals. I didn't mean to do that. I want to add percentages to pull cards based on rarity, filtered by name, which I did. Actually, no, I filtered the. Yeah, I did this. I filtered by name, but I need to filter by type and rarity. So I might do that first, because that would be the quickest, I think. And then I to fix my set name not being detected by my view model. So yeah, let me go ahead and set my timer. Let me this up. I think what I want to do is see if my other project is saved on there. Oh, it'll be on. Let me open this up really quickly because I think my logic. I did something similar on here, so I want to just instead of reinventing the wheel. Also, let me turn this down. You guys can't hear it because it's copyright. My desktop's muted, but I have this playing in my ear. Some background noise. Um, let's look at this real quick. Front end. This is my Pokemon trading card app that I made in Next.js a while ago. I'm gonna eventually start working on again. I want a completed version of this one and my Visual Studio one. So I implemented it in components, I want to say. Open pack, not that one. Landing page, selected. No, it's not in there. It's in either cards or API. Not cards. This is empty. Okay, here it is. Let's look at this really quick. So we got. Mm, what do we have? Select cards to be the composition. So I could use. So I could possibly bring Lodash in and do this exact same thing. Yeah, select the cards so it either gets a common card, uncommon, rare, hollow, rare. I like this. Oh, that's super simple too. It selects the cards, gets a sample size. And these are all Lodash functions. It's this sample size, and it gets these grouped cards. Cards allows you to define the cards and the rarity. You return them, you shuffle them. It'd be kind of nice if you could see what the Lodash function does inside of Visual Studio Code, but I guess you could also just pull it up. So it shuffles, and then it shuffles and limits it to 10 cards. I think I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if it works. It should work exactly like this. And then I gotta like mess with this random cards. I'll do that later. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I might have to update it a little bit. I don't know if this does exactly what I want. I guess we'll test it though and see how many. See if I get four common, three uncommon. I'm not gonna copy and paste. Well, let me install Lodash really quick. Bring it in that file. So to import Lodash, I have to do it as a. I have to do it down here. Yeah, because that's to be inside of a script tag. So I do this. I'm not even sure if I can do that on this page. Maybe I can. Let's test it real quick. Script source equals. Let's see. Type now be found. What's the autocomplete I just had? Script. Yeah, I don't know if this works. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Um, I'm back. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and figure this out. Script source. Script source. I don't know if this is possible actually. Let's see. Yeah, I can't do script in this. Let's see. Import Lodash. I don't know if this pop system.link you. What? Why would that be Lodash? It's just doing random shit. Yeah. Um, I think I can just. I'm just gonna download the whole package. I think. Um, how to install Lodash in my project. I am using Visual Studio. Few option Visual Studio projects using npm install Lodash. Open the terminal. What? This is for Visual Studio Code, right? npm install Lodash. Add Lodash to dependencies. Um, .NET projects. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Select add client side library. Search for Lodash. I can install this package. Code for JavaScript. Um, import from Lodash. I'm gonna just search for Lodash in my extensions window tools package manager. Brioche Lodash. We gonna see how this works. I've installed already. Oh, I didn't realize. Uh, okay, I like that better. Um, I have Lodash installed, but I want to use it on this page. How do I do that? Let me go ahead and copy and paste this whole page. Figure this out. It's my layout. Oh, a JavaScript file. Oh, then I gotta implement the. Okay, okay. I mean that makes sense. Oh, section scripts. Oh, okay. Wait 70. What is this? Group. Okay, let's go line by line. Simulate pack opening. All cards. Cards are ready. Group all cards. Rarity. Pack card sample size. Group cards are ready. Pick cards according to distribution. 6, 3. Okay. Determine rare card. Cards are ready. Determine rare cards. Weighted probability. 70, 28, 2. Okay. Use old dash to make random selection. Sample flat map. Weighted random selection. Selected rarity. Guess we can just try it. Just try it. Try and see what works. So there's two different ways. So apparently I can also do this. Well, this seems too. This seems like the actual right thing to do, right? This seems like set up node services. Also, for me, the first option is better. Group cards are ready. Function cards. Group by cards. Window get random cards. Function cards count. What does it even mean? Pack of JS. This is very. I don't even know. I don't know what window does. Window dot get cards by rarity. Return group by cards rarity. This seems very confusing. Um. Okay. First things first. Let's just put that in my layout page, which I might have already done, honestly. Bootstrap. Yep. Lodash.min.js. It's pretty much the same thing. Script source Lodash. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Create a JavaScript file. DOM content loaded. Group cards by ready and then returned. Oh, it's saying to get. Hold up. I need these right next to each other. Close that. Auth controller. Is this grabbing values from here? Group by cards. No, it's not. Mine's cards array. Mm, node services. That's a lot more complicated than I thought it'd be. Hang on. I will work on this and then come back to it. Cause I don't. This don't seem right. This is my intuition. That don't seem right. I realize I was so close up to Cam. My fault. I want to get 11 minutes. Okay. I want to get something done in these 11 minutes. Let's do. Let me go back to my Notion. Let's fix my set name. Maybe I might do the filtering actually. 'Cause this is what I'm talking about filtering. I can search by name. Search char. Chars auto show up. But I want to be able to have a thing that says filter. Have a view bag of my cards and then filter by the name. So for that, I'm gonna keep this open. So I'll keep all this for now. It's fine. So for that, that is my save to collection and view collection is my view collection. Right? Go to view. Rarity. It's not my view collection. That is my. Which view is this? Get cards partial. Let's go to this. Oh, there's no view for that one. I don't think this one has a view either. Oh, it does. This is my Pokédex, but I don't know if this has a view for it. Um, auth controller. I'm trying to figure this out really quick so I know where to look at. It's in one of these controllers. Pokédex. Okay, so it's my cards index. Okay. Oh, my collection view model. Okay, okay, okay. I see. Cool, 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 cool. I had to figure that out real quick. Okay. So, I need that filtering. So, can I just straight up add? So, I have a search string. I guess I can create multiple search strings or just name it something else. String search string because so I'm gonna look at really quickly. My how I set that up was search string. Where's it at? Some model filter. This filter from other project I did recently. So search string filter string. So search string index series name release date. This is supposed to be for packs as well, because packs are, you can sort those by which ones release later, which ones release cars. I'm not too worried about doing that. Series name. I'm trying to think of how I even set this up. If the name contains the search string. Okay. Oh, this isn't even. No, this isn't even necessarily. Okay, this isn't even set up with this. This is something for something else. I don't remember how that implementation works, but no, this is not for that. This is just literally searching the Pokemon card, querying through it, which ones contain the same name as that. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Then it creates async, no tracking. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna test it. I'm just type and see what happens. So if I do string string rarity search, I feel like this should work. Basically the same as also saying if it's not null. If string if string is not null or empty, rarity search card dot rarity. That does exist, right? Pokemon card dot rarity. Oh, okay. Card dot rarity contains rarity search. Yeah, it's perfect. That should work. Go ahead and test it real quick. Start project. If that works how I expect it to, then that's a super simple implementation. Oh, is it done now? Search by common. Do I have to restart it? Wait, that runs super quickly. I'm not used to that. My laptop takes forever to load. Huh. That doesn't work how I thought it would. I have rarity as a string, right? I don't see how it wouldn't. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. String rarity, string type. Yeah, I want to filter by rarity and type. Maybe I set a view bag really quickly. Yeah, I think that would be better. Set a view bag and then set an ID, and then I'm trying to think. I guess this doesn't work apparently. Unfortunately, unless I'm missing something. Return view await cards page number. Fuck was that? View bag dot rarity distinct new select list select e. I don't know how right this is, but select list couldn't be found. Is it this? Not rendering? Oh, I guess so. Okay. New select list. That seems better. So I'm gonna get rid of this string rarity search. Let's go ahead and reference this view bag in the index. Okay, that's fine. Let's reference the view bag and index. Um, view bag dot rarity to go to view. So inside the form, div class input group. Oh, I want to do is get rid of all that. All I want is a I'm trying to think here how I implement this. To do app auctions. I had to reference my work a lot to see how I implemented things. 'Cause my mind just went blank. I'm trying to think of what I did for that. Uh, which one would even be view bags? Okay, then I can go to this view. I did this is loading the view bag. Go to view. Oh, it's just this. I just copy and paste that. Um, so right here, just create a div for not status ID. This will be for let me go ahead and add like 5 more minutes. Let's go ahead and add bag.rarity. I don't think I can do that. Can I? Viewbag.rarity. No, I can't. How do I do that? Because I don't have an ID for my rarity. So how would I access that? Huh. Well, maybe I can't do that because there's no ID to access it. Be back to categories. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out because this is gonna take me a little minute to. I might have to just create a new class for that, and I don't know. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna figure this out. I really want to implement those. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. 2 days later, but end up doing some stuff. Finally taking the time to get this done now. Let me go ahead and show this real quick and then show you the code. So I got this working. Maybe not fully, but it's good enough for now. Basically, I have 6 common cards to turn in, and then three uncommon cards and a rare card. And there's an extra card. This can be either like a super rare Hollow Max or a Hollow V Max. I'm gonna open this like 3 more times. I had to fix that too, to where it just opens the pack like that. Cause I have it to where I can press this new pack and it'll close it. And like, this is weird. I don't know. This API kind of sucks. Cause like this is rare, but it's still the green card. So I don't know how that works. If I do that, it closes it. Yeah, I don't know why it says rare, but it's still like the uncommon card. Kind of ruins it. It was like, oh, you're looking for like the rare card. Like, this is obviously a rare card. Cool. But even that, I'm eventually gonna figure out. I'm gonna do heavy research on how to do like animation and stuff because this is very bare bones. It's just display information. Like the excitement comes when you get the click the card, it turns over, all that, and you want the full experience if you're gonna use something like this. This is just like demonstration purposes, so it works for now. But let me show you the code really quickly. I right. Did a lot of like comparing it to my other one that I showed, and then I had Claude help me a lot because it was a lot of stuff that I just haven't learned. I was like, it's a lot more complicated than I thought it was. So let me close all of this up really quickly. It was on the OAuth controller. I'm gonna show this code really quickly, and I'm gonna go to my Claude, go to Claude where it explains it because it's kind of confusing to myself still. Basically, this is the code here. Cards are ready. Group the cards by rarity. Get cards by rarity. Combine special rares. Basically, it puts all of this in a dictionary, and you're able to store these as JSON tokens, and then list to build the pack by storing JSON token, having a object linked to it, and adding. Since it's a list, now you can add range, which means add all the objects into it at the end of the list. So adding the common cards, uncommon cards, and the rare cards, and there's a whole different function for the rare cards because you can either get rare cards or special rare cards, and there's a random generator that adds all of this back to my list of raw Pokemon card. There's a lot, so I asked it to explain it for me because it's kind of confusing still. Pretty much what it does. It creates a connection to the Pokemon card database. That's my entire thing. And then skip all that, downloads the information. So it sorts it based on rarity, pack of 10 cards. This is like super simple though, converting, transferring the raw card into, yeah. I'll, as I understand it more, I will explain it more in depth. Oh, even I forgot about this. Is take random, which is used right here. They even had like a whole creative thing to where you can get the class, which is an object. It gets the int count, so you can take the 10 cards, source object order by random, take the 10 cards and send it back to the list. And then we'll sneak peek what I'm gonna do next, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of research. So it's gonna be a couple days until I have the next video ready for this. But I'm starting to work on my official final project, so I will do a code alongs with that, kind of like document my process of that, along with like code with me type videos or like study with me type videos. It was easy to produce and better get work done, and also like show my work as I'm going on with it. So code with me makes more sense. But this is what I started. But obviously, yeah, this is not what I want. But I want a drop down to where I can filter the cards, and so that's kind of how I kind of take a minute to figure out because I'm trying to do it based off the API, and I'm gonna have to have some way. I think I know a way to like get the data as a view bag, send it back to the controller, and then inside the controller. And once it's in the controller, then I can send it to the view and filter like that. I think that makes more sense because the way I'm doing it now, I don't think it makes much sense to be honest. Because I'm gonna show it really quickly. If you don't see this and they have any suggestions, I would glad to hear it. So let me go to. I'm trying to figure out where I was at really quickly. It was in my index for. I want to say. Oh, I know which one it is. Whichever one that was. Pax controller. Auto controller. Cards controller. Yeah, cards index. Yeah, I want to send it. This is what I'm doing like this, but this isn't working because that's what's getting returned back. Because if I go to this, it shows this, and I was like, this just doesn't look right at all. Because that's just returning the exact thing that I put in here, this new select list, and then it's trying to read this, but it's having a hard time reading it. So, yeah, but something like this though. I want to do a view bag and then get the values from that view bag and then be able to select which rarity. Then once it gets the rarity, it'll list out all the common cards, all the uncommon cards, so on. Now I'll do that, and then eventually I still got to figure out this whole set name thing because I wanna. I did do this though, so I got one thing done by like Sunday. I want to have both of these done. I got this done, but I need these two, and then still this. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.